Hi everybody. Welcome back. I realized that since I've been back this week, I've been seeming like I'm in a rush. And truth be told, I kind of have been. Um, there's been, I got family that's been showing up, Easter holidays, it's all in fun. It's wonderful. I love it. I'm not complaining. I just feel bad because I feel like I've been cutting you guys off a lot through all this. And, yeah. But I was very busy cooking stuff, just so you guys know. I made, bread 2 days in a row. One was white bread, and then had an attempt at whole wheat bread. Um, I say an attempt because it did not turn out the best. Truth be told, but it's edible. Whew. Yes, I'm going to set off a fire alarm here in a minute, guys. But anyways, tonight for supper, I'm making lasagna, and I'm going to be honest, my sister came and gave me her flute. I'm not very appreciative over that one. But anyways, I digress. Tonight for supper, I am making two things. Actually, I'm making some homemade spaghetti, and I'm making some lasagna. Now, this is just going to be a very plain and simple lasagna. And a very plain, simple spaghetti. But what I'm trying to show you is that a lot of it's just the same. Or the way I make mine. I know there is a lot of different ways people make lasagna, and hats off to you, but I don't fucking like the white layer. I don't. I'm sorry. You do you, boo. But anyways, I just wanted to hop on here and apologize and let you guys know what we're cooking up here today. I got my 2 pots of water on. That's because one is for the lasagna noodles and the other one is for my spaghetti noodles. You're going to want to make sure that your pot is full and start boiling first, and your water is very, very salty. Okay? And as for your hamburger meat, mine is all thawed out. I'm using the Great Big Family Pack because I am making 2 different dishes. And the one thing about lasagna, you will know that I like mine with a lot of meat, so I use a lot of meat. You could soup it up however you want. Now I've made them fully loaded and whatever else. Today I am doing it very basic and still very delicious. But anyways, that's all for now. Everyone, once you put your hamburger meat and everything in your frying pan, don't forget to go wash your hands. You want clean hands always. You don't want to spread any germs. And, well, here's me with a flu, right? But anyways, I'll be back in a minute to show you guys some more. And, yeah, thank you. I suppose I can show you what I'm putting on my meat, right? Right now, it's just the hamburger meat. I'm actually looking through my stuff up here and seeing what I'm going to put on. Sometimes a little bit more, a little bit less. It all depends on what I got. This is garlic salt. I figured past that garlic. A little bit, not too much. I'm going to put on some onion powder. Because, I'm not putting real onion in this. So maybe a little, nice bit of that. Don't need salt. Maybe some smoked paprika. That sounds like only a couple of dashes. I'm probably over seasoning this. Probably not. You season how you see fit. That's my motto. And as always, some black pepper. Okay. But anyways, I hope everyone's having a lovely Easter holiday so far. I know I am, and I'm really enjoying seeing all my family and my friends and, relaxing a bit and everything else. But anyways, here we are. Now, this turned on low. I'm going to let, because this is only going to simmer. You know what I mean? It's only early yet. But anyways, I'm going to pause this video. You guys probably get sick of hearing me now. But anyways, I'll be back in a little bit to show you some more. And just so you guys know, I washed my hands, by the way, before I hit play. This is how I grade my cheese. You don't need the gadgets all the time. This works, and it's fun. Just be careful you don't ruin out your knuckles or your fingers or anything like that, because these are sharp. Just so you know, mine has the fancy 4-side thing. This one here will slice the potato. This one here is for your carrot cake. This one here is for your really small, finely grated cheese. And, well, the bigger one, that normal size. Yeah. And I just grade my cheese, and I'm grading up the whole block. I'm not going to use the whole block, but I'm still waiting for my hamburger meat to fry up, and my lasagna noodles are actually boiling. I like to cook my noodles before I put my lasagna together. But you do you, boo. Yeah. That's what I'm doing now. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, so in all the excitement, I actually forgot to finish filling my sauce. So, what I've done, I finished frying up the meat. I put in some peppers, so that's the red, orange, green, and yellow ones. And I let that fry up together, strain the grease. And then I add in 2 things of this spaghetti sauce because that's what I like now. Now, I got enough sauce here, hopefully for 2 dishes. But anyways, we're going to try it. Wash your hands again. I did do that. I gotta start showing you guys that on camera again, because I feel like you guys don't believe me when I say it. But anyways, just a little bit on the bottom, just enough so that it don't stick. And I got a little bit of meat on every spot. Remember, I washed my hands. And I put in the first layer of lasagna noodles. Hot, hot, hot. My sister told me I was getting childish, but man, I think I believes her. I can't hold on to anything here lately. But anyways, now we put on some more spaghetti sauce and a layer, and we spread it out as even as we possibly can. Can you guys see this? Here we are. And like I said, I like mine meaty. I don't like that layer of cheese or white stuff. I don't. You do you, boo. And now, give me 1 second. Do a layer of cheese. Spread it out. Okay. And now, put another layer of your meat. And that's it. We just repeat these steps over and over again till you use up all of the noodles and all of your sauce, either one first. Now remember, I want no sauce here for spaghetti, so I do have to be very careful. Don't worry, I made lots. Do, do, do. And another layer of cheese. I'm sorry. If you're coming into my kitchen, I guess you're going to have my germs today. I'm sorry. Hot. They're mostly clean. Sorry. All congested and stuff here making lasagna. And another layer. Whee. Spread them. I like the brand Classico because it actually has like real tomatoes and that in there, and I like that. If I was to make my sauce from scratch, which I do know how, I would just take the tomato and red pepper and blend them up. But again, I don't have a blender. do. Now, because that was one of the last layers. Oh, actually it was the last layer. Look at that. I ran out of noodles. Now, just the smallest thinnest layer of sauce. Just sauce goes on top. Yes, I know. I've done. This is my lasagna, okay? Just enough on there so that it don't dry up. I don't like dry lasagna. I really don't. That's why I don't have it very often, guys. It's so unhealthy for me. It's so cheesy. I'm sorry. And now, cheese on top. Because if I don't make mac and cheese, I'll make lasagna. It's just as much cheese goes on one as the other. At least in my household. Look at that. A whole block of cheese used. Oh. Anyone want some cheesy lasagna? But anyways, my oven is preheating on 425. I'm going to pop this in, and now I'm going to get started on my spaghetti noodles. We are using this brand for spaghetti noodles. And yeah, that's it. Nan's lasagna. Anyways, guys, as always, I'll take a picture once it's done, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye!